99% of 99% of the days is just literally behind the laptop, behind the phones, getting work done, you know, putting in hours, grinding and building things, starting new things, making stuff happen. So that's really what we're gonna be doing today, but I'm gonna be periodically just grabbing the camera and just, you know, filming important times and stuff, just because I want to show you guys, you know, how my life really is on this channel, and really just give you guys a raw, you know, true version of that. So we're just actually on the way to go ship out some creator merch. We're gonna actually go ship out some unreleased hoodies and some unreleased shirts just to some of you guys. So super excited, but we're just walking out to the car right now, about to go do that.
Welcome back, Jeremy Holst.
All right, you guys, so we've got the bags that are getting shipped out. So we've got boom, bag right here getting shipped out. Then we've got boom, bag number 2 right here getting shipped out. All creator merch full of a bunch of good creator goodies. Definitely excited to get these things shipped out. We got perfect parking here at FedEx this morning. We're right up front. Perfect parking, perfect day. Roasted whole cashews are super key as well, you guys. So make sure you get yourself some cashews or just some nuts in general. No pun intended. You guys, so we basically got done recording a YouTube video, which is gonna be crazy, dropping on the main channel sometime this week. But now that we got that video done, I actually realized that it was like 2 p.m. and I hadn't ate yet, so I was hella hungry and decided that I had to go get some food real quick. There's actually some pretty good restaurants right down on my street, so I just decided to put some shoes on, spray cologne on real fast, and just walk down and find one of the little restaurants to go to, pull up, grab a quick bite, and then get right back to the apartment and get back to work. All right, so we were literally on our way out and I forgot my wallet, so we're on our way back up. Sometimes what I notice is the biggest reason you're not being productive is just because you're so used to doing the same thing over and over and over again. And what I've been doing for the past couple hours, just because I know I haven't been on here for, you know, every minute of the past couple hours, what I've been doing is just really a lot of emails, a lot of calls, a lot of stuff like that. What's up, you guys? I'm actually just editing the video right now, and I had to hop on here and make another clip to let you guys know that what I'm about to say next is something that is crazy important to understand in order to structure your day correctly. So listen to this next little minute while I walk to go get lunch. But I definitely recommend that you kind of divide your day up into, you know, some sort of structure where it's like, oh, the morning is this time of work and then nighttime is this time of work. Because when you actually do that and you divide it up like morning and night and make it 2 different things, it helps your brain understand what you should be doing when, so it helps you stay, you know, dead focused on one certain thing. If your brain's used to working out every morning, it's going to be easy to wake up and work out every morning. If your brain's used to working out every night, it's going to be easy to work out every night, you know. So do the same thing but with your business. I do creative work at night because I know I'm really productive at night. And honestly, a lot of people talk about this topic, and to be honest, there's a lot of different ways you could structure your day, and a lot of different things work for different people. It's just about finding what works best for you. But for me, I actually recognize that I'm more of a night person. I'm very productive at night. At night, I can just lock in till like 4 in the morning every night and just, you know, really go hard. For some reason, nobody's texting me, nobody's contacting me. I work very good super late. In the mornings, it's the complete opposite. I'm definitely not a morning person. As we pulling up, it's just a beautiful day out. We actually decided to go to Wildfin. I was FaceTiming my boy Kareem, which is the best editor in the world. But we're at Wildfin, which is just a fire restaurant. Trying to eat healthy, so I got this salmon, which was crazy. All right, you guys, so it's now exactly 3 p.m. so I'm actually about to hop on the creator VIP call. If you're not in VIP, get in VIP, you guys. Join the free Discord in the description. Basically, the VIP live calls where you just get to talk directly to me and the rest of the VIP members. We talk about e-commerce, making money online, and just a bunch of good stuff. So it's a great community to be a part of. But anyways, you guys, I'm about to join the creator call, drop a YouTube video. Gonna be crazy, gonna be lit, so let's get it. I had to go and get the car cleaned real quick just because I got a little dirty the other day and wanted to clean it. Then I went and got a quick little workout in with my bro Carter, who lives right next to me. A lot of my day also consists of a lot of other creative work that I do. I do a lot of stuff with clothing, and I'm also heavily into music. So right now I've just got my little at-home studio set up, literally ready to record at all times. As some of you guys probably noticed, I have a desk over there and I have a desk right here, and that's exactly why I actually have 2 setups in my my house. The reason that I do that is because that one's for work and e-commerce stuff, which is why it's just got a monitor and no microphones. And this one is strictly for music, which is why it's got a mic and a bunch of speakers and all the music stuff on it. But I usually come over here around this time of night and either make a song, or I'll work on editing a new video, or just doing something that's kind of creative, maybe making shirts or making hoodies for my brand, making new designs, whatever it is, you guys. I'm just kind of doing creative work in general. It's very similar to business, because when you're being creative, it's just like when you're in business and you run into a situation that nobody's solved before and you can't ask questions on. There's lots of situations in business you'll get into where you feel like you're trapped, or you can't ask a question, or you don't know how to figure it out, or you can't look it up on Google. And those situations cause you to be creative. And when you're creative in these times, these could be the most crucial and pivotal points in your business. So I highly recommend you guys look for some sort of creative thing that you can do every day, because if you simply just do that, you will have something different that you could pursue and feel good about, that you could build into a skill that you could monetize, or that you could just use to your advantage in the future. It's one of the most dangerous feelings that kills the most dreams out of anything ever in this world. And the reason is because the fear of trying makes people never do it, makes people never try. And if you never try, there's no chance that you'll ever get anywhere. The difference that I've found in the past few years between the people who become successful and the people who don't is the people who become successful have failed more times than most of the people in general have even tried. So what that tells you is the successful person is just trying things. They're just trying. They're just getting ideas and trying, testing, seeing if it doesn't work. If it doesn't work, kick it. Next one, try. And when you do that so much, when you try so many things, something is bound to hit. It's a numbers game. And if you get out there and you do the most, you try the most, you experience the most, you're going to get the most. It's no, secret. It's no crazy secret formula. You don't got to join the Illuminati. You don't got to do any of this stuff, you guys. You literally just have to try. You just have to take some sort of action towards something every day. Even if you have a million different ideas and there's a million things you want to do, guess what? You can. People always say, oh my gosh, I have a million things to do. I don't know when I'm going to get them done. I don't know. It's right now, you guys. The answer is right now. You need to just start getting things done. That leads me to the second point, which is what should you be trying? What do you actually try for? Which is probably the hardest part, and another big reason that, stops people from just trying in general is they don't know what to try. You really just have to try the things that you feel like you will use in your life. And this is an easy thing to start with, because when you're focused on trying to learn things that you actually know will benefit you long term, that you'll use in the future, you're a lot more motivated to do so. So what I mean by that is just skills in general that you think you might use. For example, one thing that I learned earlier on that really definitely changed my life was how to just make designs, how to draw, how to color, how to paint, how to make logos, stuff like that. And I just learned art in general. And this was at a really young age, obviously, but learning art and taking art seriously, like taking drawing seriously and trying to draw comic books and stuff like that, I see it play out, and I see that skill as such a useful skill that I have nowadays, because when I go to make a logo or when I go to make a name for a brand, for me, it almost comes just instantly. It's so second nature to me at this point with things like that, and it wouldn't be unless I had started all these, these little weird things and started taking them seriously. Start with what you have. Start with what you can. You can't just, have a passion for, building airplanes and have no money, because you need money to build an airplane, right? So you got to work with what you have and what you know and what you want to know. So say you have art, for example, you could learn art. Just to go off of my example, you could learn, music. You could go teach yourself how to, make clothes. You could go teach yourself how to make makeup. You could go make perfume. You could go make cologne. You could start an NFT project. You could do all these different things, you guys. You just have to start doing them. You could start a Shopify store. You could go to Goodwill and buy some treadmill and flip it, on offer. These little things that you can just do and master. Just do it and master it. Just literally do it and master it. and then move on, and then boom, do it and master it, move on, do it and master it, move on. Because if you get to mastery with all these things, there's no actual mastery, but you know, if you do it until you're really good at it, right? Even if you set it down for a little bit, you should be able to pick up on that skill later and still remember and recall quite a bit from when you first learned it, so you won't have that big learning curve again. So you could use it as a tool and store it in your back pocket for when you might need it later. And what you do when you do this is you start to build yourself a little arsenal of tools. But you'll come to find out that this little arsenal of tools is a very, very, very important thing to you actually being successful, because what these tools are all your experiences, all the things you've learned, all the things that you know, all the things that you know you can essentially use, all the knowledge you have that you can now use as tools when you run into situations in life in the future. So if you don't know what you want to do yet, if you're confused on where you need to start, you just need to write down what you have, what you can do, and start doing something and start becoming a master at it. Because once you do that, you at least can add a tool to that tool bag. And the bigger you get that tool bag, the more experiences, the more things you learn throughout life, the more connections you have, the more possibilities that are available, the more ideas that you can create, the more things that you can understand, the more things you could see, and ultimately the more you get out of life. So the answer to where you need to start and what you need to try in the beginning is just try something. Whatever it is, you guys, just try to go 100% and try to master it. And then move on to the next thing, then move on to the next thing. And if you take everything seriously, go 100% on everything, you will do very well. Start now, start with what you have, and I promise you, your life will start to get a lot better. But yeah, you guys, I hope you enjoyed that little talk. I just wanted to end this video with something motivating, something helpful. If you like this video, definitely drop a like and subscribe to the channel. I'm gonna be dropping videos on this channel literally daily. And always remember that your life begins